with Megan Baham. She's the owner of Baham Pharmacy in Mandeville, Louisiana. So she's a recent owner. How many months now, Megan?
Ooh, 8 months.
8 months. 8 months. So tell me a little bit about what did you do before you had your own pharmacy?
I've been very blessed to love my career as a pharmacist. I worked for 2 major independents, very high volume. One of them for 4 years in pharmacy school, and got married, moved, and worked for another for 7 years. Things started changing, and I ended up taking a manager position at Kmart for 4 years.
Okay. And so what drove your decision to become a pharmacy owner?
Unfortunately, while the pharmacy I was at was growing 12% every year that I was there, the company in general was going down, and we knew it was closing. So then it's, what next? Do you go work for a chain? The chain that I was at allowed me to run it like an independent, like I was used to. Or do we take this crazy venture and open our own? And so with my husband's experience in management and my background in independent, I just felt like I would have the most impact at an independent, and took that leap and decided to open our own.
And what's been the reaction of your former Kmart patients as you opened your pharmacy and they come to see you?
Plants, food, just sheer joy. Even recently, we've been open 8 months, and we did one other campaign of mailing, and we found some customers that didn't know that we had been open. And when they found out that we were open for 8 months, they were excited that they now found us, but upset that they didn't find us sooner. So we've been blessed that the community has been super supportive. The doctors, our old patients, and just kind of telling everybody that we're here now to service them.
And how does it feel for you to be able to serve them in the way that you know that you want to serve them versus having maybe the constraints of a company policy in the way? How does that feel?
It's really what keeps me doing it every day. It can be hard at times, but knowing that I am there to help them, you get a relationship that these people are not just patients, they're like family. And that was one of the hardest things when our store closed, is I felt like I was losing family and friends, and concerned about, was somebody going to take care of them the way that I could. So that's what I love about being independent, is I can run it how I want to run it. I can service the way I want to service, staff the way I want to staff, to make sure that we're treating everybody efficiently and effectively.
Right, right. So how was Independent RX Consulting able to help you in your ownership process?
Working for an independent, I really felt like going in, and with my husband's experience, that I kind of had it figured out, and that it wouldn't be that hard. And starting the process, I was extremely wrong. I like to pride myself on being a good pharmacist, but realized that there was a lot about the business side that I did not know. A lot about the loan process, the contracting. Independent RX has a wonderful team, multifaceted, accountant, pharmacist that's been with the company forever. So many different people that you can reach out to if you have a question, and if they don't have the answer, you know that they will find it, and it will be correct. So they've been extremely instrumental, so much so that we've decided to use them long term and have them do our accounting, make sure that we know it's done right. I'm a mother also, and so my time is very limited when I'm not at the pharmacy. I'm extremely busy at home, and they have taken a lot off of my plate, and I don't have to worry about if it's getting done correctly. I am assured and know and feel like it's being done as if I was doing it.
That's good to know. So what advice would you give someone who says, hey, I'd like to own a pharmacy someday?
There are going to be ups and downs. There are some days that I call and say, what did I do? But there are way more days of great reward in seeing how I'm touching people's lives. And that I know that it's getting there. Every day I'm assured that I'm doing the right thing. And again, there's ups and downs, but you just have to press on, eye on the prize, keep going. Have a lot of friends that own pharmacies also, in kind of very different aspects, that are very successful, and kind of the first year or two they've told me it's going to be rough, just keep going.
Certainly.
Anything worth it in life though is worth it. Keep going.
And last question, a difficult balance maybe to become a pharmacy owner and also have a family.
Yeah.
So tell me how you've been able to kind of work with that, or what are the ups and downs of that process?
For me, it takes a village, so I'm blessed to have family around. I had a phenomenal nanny for a little while, but my kids kind of are involved too. We did decide to open at 9 so that I could drop them off at school in the morning, and then quite often you will find them there in the afternoons after school. At first, they wanted to take everything off of my shelves, and they've kind of come to learn that just because it's in mom's store doesn't mean it's free. My oldest and middle child, 9 and 7, in the evenings will go around the shelves and see what's missing so that we can reorder them. So just kind of making sure that they're involved in the business too. That they were kind of a reason that maybe I didn't want to do it in the beginning, as I was concerned about my kids. And actually at a conference, I met a girl that had been the daughter of a pharmacy owner and followed her dreams, became a dancer overseas professionally, and as she got older, she thought to herself, okay, I'm married now, I have kids, what do I really want to do? And the influence that her dad had in her life as a pharmacy owner made her decide to take over his business and go back to pharmacy school. So she just graduated and is taking over her dad's business, and maybe one of my kids will take over, maybe not, but them seeing the impact that I have in people's lives, is what I hope, and that they'll do something similar at least.
That's great. Well, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank y'all.